WOCW proudly presents Saturday Night Thunder, where anyone can be a superstar.
Wishing you could see the man that you were always meant to be. Praying that they'll be. They're too scared to ever let you be. To set a bar and never grow. Envision dreams you'll never know unless you dedicate your life to show that you exist. I'll break the mold. Just break the mold. Just break the mold.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Saturday Night Thunder, the flagship show of WOCW. I'm your commentator, Angus Critiques. With me is Ryan Huckabee. We have a big show tonight for you folks. Ryan, give him the laydown. A huge show tonight, folks. We have a tag team match pitting Cal Valin and Duke Quinn against Clean.exe. If Clean wins, their member Orion will be in the SNT World Championship match at Sin City, making it a triple threat. We also, in our main event, will have a title match. The Premier Championship is on the line. Gunso defending his title against Don Winters. That's going to be an insane match. I am so excited to see how this show goes down. Trust me, I can't wait to see that Premier title match. But right now, a man who has not wrestled in WCW in a while, Shane Morgan, is back for a fight.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, residing in New York City, weighing in at 221 pounds, Prince Charming, Shane Morgan.
The Prince of SNT is back in-ring competition. It's been a while since we've seen him actually compete in the ring. The last time he actually fought in a traditional wrestling match was at London Blitz when he was part of a six-man battle royal to see who would become the general manager for an episode. Well, I guess he did compete. He was non-stop champion. He lost his title to Walter the Weenie in a 2 out of 3 falls tic-tac-toe match. That's the last time we saw him in ring, but we have seen him since. He is currently the manager for the tag team of Royal Jubilee, who are the SNT Women's Tag Team Champions. So he definitely knows how to pick, when he sees talent, he knows talent. He's here tonight. Bert Shipman has given him an opponent he wanted to match, so he has been going up against tonight against the 8-Bit Misfit. Golden Boy versus Prince Charming. We're going to get this fight underway right now.
And his opponents, from Northeast Indiana.
Whoa, announcers got cut off. Jay Ross is out here and he's going after Misfit. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? The former Premier Champion, the first ever Premier Champion, is being down. An 8-Bit Misfit. This is a brutal assault here. I don't think we've ever seen Misfit and Jay Ross interact together. I don't know what the hell has he got with Misfit. What's his problem just being on this stage? Is he going to be able to compete after this? I don't know, but Ross just beating down on continuing to get in there. Oh, corkscrew elbow! Misfit will get a bit of offense back in there. Both men back to their feet, just all-out brawl on the top of the stage there. The referee trying to break it up. Ross is having none of it. Oh, suplex right on the logo. Oh, that is not a good way to go. Now, both men being escorted to the back. Leaving Shane out here all on his own. What is... Hang on.
Excuse me. I was told I was going to have a match tonight. I was promised by Bert Shepman himself that I'd have one. I've been out of action for a long time, and after my clients, Royal Jubilee, won the women's tag titles, I've been itching to get back into the fight myself, so let me put it this way. I am not leaving this ring until I get my match. I don't care who it is. Someone needs to walk out here, right now, and face the Prince of SNT.
Let's see who answers the call. Oh my God! Alex Nova! Alex Nova is back, Ryan! He's back in SNT. We haven't seen him in these purple ropes since the match after Total Domination. This is amazing. He's back. Oh no. Oh no, Angus. Oh no. You do not say oh no to royalty. C.W. Hendricks has answered the call. I think he just wanted to have a little fun while doing it. Oh, Hendricks, you scumbag man. Oh. You can't call royalty a scumbag, Angus. Come on, you need to be a classy individual. Like that man right there. That man was almost the SNT World Champion. He should have been in my mind. Look, Ryan, I'm not going to deny the fact that Hendricks is a good wrestler. He's a very good wrestler. But me just saying that, even though I don't even know if you can hear me down there, me just saying that has inflated his ego. I mean, he has one of the most powerful submissions in SNT. That Royal Stretch is a devastating maneuver, but the fact that his ego is the size of freaking Mount Rushmore kind of detracts from me liking him a bit, you know? Especially after that's what he just pulled there with Alex Nova's music. I just can't really get... Angus, be quiet. The king has a microphone. The king is going to grace us with his sweet, sweet voice.
Oh ho ho ho! You should have seen the looks on all your faces.
I thought you said his voice was sweet.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Omaha, but the Angel of Sin is not present tonight. That was just a little bit of fun for the king. You see, after defeating Ryan Ramirez twice, I have grown dreadfully bored backstage. Honestly, in SNT, they treat royalty like a joke.
Well, that may very well be because you are a joke, Hendricks.
Silence while the king is speaking. I have come out here to show you, Shane, that a king is far superior to a prince. The fact that the king has shown his glorious face to the unwashed masses of Omaha is simply a plus, as it is surely the highlight of everyone's day to see my chiseled handsomeness step betwixt these ropes. Squire, ring the bell at once. It is time to turn this prince into a jester.
Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Angel of Sin, Alex Nova, has not returned to SNT, and instead we've got to deal with this despicable piece of... Angus, you better not say one word against the king. I won't say the word. I'm going to let Shane Morgan do the talking. Back in the ring, the Prince versus the King. The match is underway tonight here on Saturday Night Thunder. A punch right in the face. Big forearm. Firing the blows. The King just gets forearm, taking down Shane Morgan. Shane back to his feet. A blow right to the face. Those who don't know, we actually haven't seen them since his... we haven't seen him compete. Shane is actually the brother of current non-stop champion Noah Morgan. And Shane also debuted... His debut match was in the non-stop championship, where he beat Insidious Sterling. Well, he beat Insidious Sterling with the help of Big Dollar Jim. Let's not mince words there, Angus. Admittedly, yes, he did have some help, but Sterling does not go down easy. As you're seeing, I think that's his only loss in SNT, was the interference caused by Big Dollar Jim, and Jim certainly paid for it. There we go, taking him down with a Frankensteiner. Prince Charming is in control. Both men back to the feet. Hendricks targeting the knee, going for the back chop block, taking down the Prince. Middle rope, what's he looking for here? Going for the senton. Down goes the Prince. Shane back to his feet with the jawbreaker. Going with a blow to the stomach. Famouser! Famouser from a standing position. You don't see that a lot of the time. Now working the arm. He's got the armbar locked in. CW Hendricks, that's going to be no problem for him. Hendricks is a master of submissions. The Royal Stretch has proven to put many of people away. I think it's only really put Ryan Ramirez away twice. Oh, you see, but therein lies the key word, Angus. Twice. That's more than once. Well, you're not wrong. Now Shane going for the pin. And the kick out of one. It's going to be more than that to put down His Royal Majesty, the Highness, the King of Professional Wrestling. The self-proclaimed King of Professional Wrestling. He's able to dodge a springboard frog splash. I think that's pretty good in my book. Oh, but he wasn't able to dodge that. Saw him coming a mile away. Taking no time to react. And there's a cutter. Well, you don't always need to react, Angus. Sometimes the kingly scheduling just works better for him. The hell are you talking about, dude? Royalty, Angus, you wouldn't understand. Do you have, like, a blood connection to Hendricks or something? Like, are you secretly royalty and you haven't told me? If I was related to Hendricks, that would be the greatest day of my life, Angus. But unfortunately, as far as I know, my 23andMe says that I'm not. These guys trading back blows back and forth. Oh, Fallen Kingdom! Face first, I think he may have caught him on the turnbuckle there. They're going for the hook of the leg and the cover. And Shane Morgan just kicking out. How unfortunate. It seems like, as he put it, the unwashed masses of Omaha. They said that this was a glorious moment for them, that this would be a crowning achievement in their life. And unfortunately, they spit back in the face of the king. Everyone in this business should be put on notice. Now it's Shane Morgan putting him up there. Going for another cutter. Yes, he is. Taking him down. And going for a cover once again. CW Hendricks not moving. He moves when he wants to move, Angus. The king is at his own pace. Okay, Brian, seriously, you gotta cool it with the hero worship here. It's getting a little creepy. I'm not my real dad. I'll do what I want. Now Shane up top. Elbow drop connected. Missed the frog splash earlier, but it connected that time. That's not going to be enough for Hendricks. Oh, but it's not going to be enough either. Another cutter. As you have to hit the charming cutter. Shane Morgan's finishing maneuver. Missing the kick that time. Now Hendricks. The wise move. The roll up. He's got it locked in. Not quite, not quite. We'll get out of that one. Going for the slap. Just trading back and forth. These blows keep landing. Now the big drop across the chest. Now the big forearm trading back blows. Shane Morgan has got it now. Up and over. How unfortunate. It should have been the King's position. Now going for the cover once again. CW Hendricks with another kick out though. As it should be, Angus, as it should be. CW Hendricks has a lot more authority in situations. He has been in this business a lot longer than Shane Morgan has. Still having that great ring presence, able to dodge that springboard frog splash once again. But now Shane, he's got him up. Oh, big slam there on the side. Going almost for a full Nelson side slam, looks like. And now Shane, what's he looking for here? And he's just trying to pick and choose. You can't even decide which way he wants him facing. This is amateur hour here. Stomp to the chest. Missing that time with the elbows. Hendricks just getting right back up into the flurry of blows. Now he's just locking it in. Going down for a big drop on his back. Oh, he's looking a little tired now. The King can go all night, but Shane might be feeling a bit of that ring rust. He has been out of action for several months. He may have been out of action, but he still knows how to pick and choose his war. Oh, roll up here. CW Hendricks might have it. Not quite. And we go back to what I was saying about the picking his fighters and his warriors. Having a Royal Jubilee on his side. The current SNT Women's Tag Team Champions. He's their manager. He is not a full part of Royal Jubilee, but he is out there supporting them in all that they do. Big slam right there. And the crowd here certainly seems to be behind Shane more than they are the King. And Shane is well aware of that fact. They just don't understand the brilliance in the ring psychology of C.W. Hendricks. Call it brilliance, call it ring psychology, whatever you want. All but Hendricks getting out of that one. See what I tell you, ring psychology. The man is a master. With that exposed turnbuckle from earlier in a drop kick. Now he's going for the cover, but he might be a bit close there. Almost a bit close to the ropes, but Shane able to kick out of it, not even needing the ropes. Now dodging the kick. Come on, Hendricks, you gotta do better than that. Once again with a side slam, full Nelson into the cover. Looking at the leg, the ref going for the count. And he's not moving. C.W. Hendricks with the kick out, though. I wasn't worried, I guess. Not at all. I knew Hendricks was going to be able to get out of there without a problem. And that's because nothing's ever a problem for the King, is it? Now you got it, Angus. There you go. Just trying to get back to his feet, though. Oh, now locking the arm in. Locked around. Charming cutter! That'll take the wind out of your sails. That'll knock your socks off. That'll knock you out of your boots. You get it, Angus. It's a powerful maneuver. But it's not going to be enough to put away the King. I don't know, Ryan. King's looking a little lifeless there. Moving him away from the ropes. No chance of that. He's got to power out on his own will. Come on, Hendricks. Come on, Hendricks. Ah, damn it. And after months away, Shane Morgan comes back with a vengeance, picking up the first victory. Look at it this way, Angus. The only person to have beaten C.W. Hendricks before this was the SNT World Champion Duke Quinn. So that says a lot about his credit, doesn't it? You can say it says a lot about Hendricks, or you can say it says a lot about Shane. If Shane has the ability to beat him, he might have that #1 contendership ability right there. He might have that championship material. I don't know about that. Oh, wait a second. Ryan Ramirez? Oh, they had a match in Summertime Blues. These two had a feud for a while. And Ramirez coming back out here. Shane throwing blows of his own. Why the hell would Shane bother helping out the man he just beat? Because Shane's trying to be a good guy. He wasn't actually the nicest when he first came into SNT, but he's trying to turn over a new leaf. If that involves helping Hendricks, and so be it, I suppose.
Okay, Cal. I've been thinking about our match tonight against Clean, and I think I've got a strategy planned out.
A strategy? I mean, no offense, Duke, but really?
What do you mean?
I mean that a strategy isn't exactly necessary for us. We're two of the best in WOCW. We don't need a strategy to beat a couple creeps like Jet and Anarchy. We've both beaten Tyrannosaurus, man. Nothing can stop us.
Look, man, you're an incredibly gifted athlete. You've got insane talent. It's just that, well...
What? What's wrong with me?
I didn't say anything was wrong with you. It's just that you let things get to you. You let your anger get the better of you, and you can't let that happen. You need to stay focused and alert. Have plans, have backup plans for those plans, and have backups for the backups.
Having a plan may work for you, Duke, but I do things a little differently. Instead of writing out plans that may never happen, or staying up till 4 in the morning watching my opponent's matches, I go out there and I do what I do best. I kick ass.
Kicking ass is undoubtedly your strong suit, Cal, but let me ask you something. How many times has kicking ass actually won a match? You lost to Tyrannosaurus the first time. You lost to Jay Ross twice. And you lost that ladder match at Total Domination. You could have been a multi-time champion at this point if you thought things out. But instead, you run in with your head full of steam, blinded by your own desire to win. I've been strategizing my matches for months now. Ever since I won the first ever Warpath Rumble, I've been planning to expect the unexpected. I knew it wasn't going to be as simple as one Bermuda Rose to put Rex down, so I had to get a table involved. When Hendricks kept kicking out, I had to try something new and use a draping DDT. If you go in without a plan, you may as well lay down and take the pin.
Plans work when you're in a fair fight, Duke, a one-on-one match with C.W. Hendricks or the 8-Bit Misfit. But in case you haven't noticed, things haven't really been fair for me here. You don't have time to think or come up with a plan. You just have to adapt. Sometimes you need to kick it into high gear and hope that you make it out of there alive. You have to do what comes to you naturally. You have to follow your instincts, man. Chetman has been stacking the odds against me. I've got to admit, I'm starting to get desperate.
That's why you gotta strategize, Cal. Sure, you pinned Tyrannosaurus, but what would have happened if Tyranny didn't show up? You'd be tucked away, backstage, and fighting once a month if Chetman had his way. You're better than that. You're called the Maverick for a reason. You are the main eventer. You are one of the top guys in the WOCW. Cal, you are a future SNT world champion. If I'm gonna lose this title to anyone, I want it to be you.
Why are you saying all this, man? Why are you treating me like I'm your friend? I'm gonna be fighting you in God knows what kind of match at Sin City. I think if anything, you're best staying as far away from me as possible.
I'm treating you like a friend because you are my friend. And that's why I don't want Orion in our match at Sin City. I want it to be the two greatest wrestlers in SNT competing in the greatest match of the damn year. If you win my title, you've earned it.
Thanks, Duke. That means a lot to hear from you. Alright, fine. What's the plan?
Okay, so Anarchy's been in SNT. He likes to target the legs, so what you're gonna want to do is keep your distance. He'll try to keep you grounded, but don't let that happen.
A little pre-game huddle going on backstage. You're going to see how those two shape up. They could be an interesting fight. They are going to be fighting at Sin City. So I'm interested to see how they work as a tag team. But right now, it's time for some more action.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Beverly Blake. From Sacramento, California, weighing 233 pounds, the frontman of Ecstatic, Ziggy Zeppelin.
The match here is going to be another match for Walter the Weenie. In fact, Ziggy Zeppelin was out here and challenging after Walter actually did surprisingly well for himself against Hetfield last week. He's asked for another match to prove himself. He'll be out here in a few moments. Of course he's going to be. Well, let me say, is Douglas Bacon with him? I don't know. We'll find out soon. I just, you know how I am with certain people. Oh yeah, I heard your comment during the Hendricks match. I know how you are with some people, Ryan. It just wasn't that supposed to be, Angus. You're very opinionated, Ryan. I'll give you that.
And his opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 176 pounds, he is one half of the Meat Wave, Walter the Weenie.
Okay, he's not here. For those that missed Walter's match, he competed against Hetfield last week, the man in red, the Old West Cowboy, and did surprisingly well. I mean, for those that have seen Walter's performance before, he rarely lasts more than 3 minutes. A problem I think a lot of weenies have. But Walter did surprisingly well. He competed. He almost beat Hetfield. That was very surprising in itself. Hetfield won. He was going for a weenie bomb off the rope. Then Hetfield won when he caught him with a high noon choke slam and picked up his first victory in SNT. We're going to see if Walter can get his victory tonight here. His first SNT victory. No Douglas Bacon. Beverly Blake in the corner of Ziggy Zeppelin. These two have been dating for a little while now. Beverly Blake, so one half of the Party Girls, and also a competitor over on New Generation Rising. You should go check her out over there. Speaking of some of our other WOCW shows, definitely check out 0 Hour, the pay-per-view from Double V. They just put that out this past Friday. Incredible show. They crowned their first ever Trios champion, a 3-belt systems like tag teams, but they're team of 3. And that was won by Roxanne Oxley, the former women's champion here in SNT. With her team Hammerfall going up against the team of Riots. With Hammerfall winning, that means Roxanne Oxley is the first person in WOCW to hold 3 different titles. With the Women's Championship, the SNT Women's Championship, I should say, the Double V Hunters Championship, and the Double V Trios Championship. Oxley was always going to go far in this business, and while she may have lost her title to Domination to Caitlyn, she has made Double V her stomping grounds now, so congratulations to Oxley on her victories over there. Back to the match at hand. Walter Beaten down here. Ziggy Zeppelin going over the top. Frog splash. Shane Morgan couldn't get that to connect in his match, but Walter doing a little better. You know, comparing to Shane and Walter, those two actually have had a match before. As we said before, when Douglas ran the show, it was a tic-tac-toe match for the non-stop championship. That was a thing that happened. It was a thing that happened, and I don't think Noah Morgan ever wants to bring it up. He's holding that title for quite a while, and he's doing pretty well with it. He'll be defending that title again later on tonight. Hook of the leg. Oh, Walter actually kicking out of that one. Nice job, Mr. Winslow. And we're also seeing Ziggy get a match here. Should be a quick, decisive victory for him as well. Last match he beat was Sulfur way back in the early days of SNT when we were still going through people for the first ever SNT World Champion. A little tournament back then, competing on Lightning, where Tyrannosaurus won the title. Speaking of Tyrannosaurus, we haven't actually seen or heard anything from him since his match last week. We haven't seen him anywhere from after what Tyranny did to him. An insane match. And Tyranny, I mean, holy crap, that dude pulled it out of the bag, out of nowhere. We've never seen him wrestle, and he beat Tyrannosaurus cleanly. No distraction, no weapons. It's two guys in a ring. Good old-fashioned wrestling match. I don't think anyone could have foreseen that outcome. The guy we've never even seen or heard of just shows up and absolutely kills it. Insane. Maybe kills it is a bad choice of words considering that he believes he's the embodiment of death, but if Tyrannosaurus ever shows back up, well, no, he's not that good at his job. Dropkick right in the back of the head of Walter. I wonder how that would put Walter down. He has definitely been improving. Maybe I spoke too soon. And Ziggy trying to get some more momentum here. Since he and Ecstatic broke up, they haven't been doing the best, but we have seen his tag team partner, his former tag team partner, Tony Lau. He went up against Noah Morgan and did pretty well. Speaking of doing well, Walter dodging out of the way on that one. I'm actually a little surprised at how well Walter's been doing recently. Well, a while ago, he and Douglas, I should say, they went and talked to Bert Shetman. Well, Douglas did most of the actual talking. And he said they weren't good and they need to improve their skills. So it looks like they have been improving their skills. And we're going to see if it pays off, and I think we might right here. Weenie Bomb! Finally connects this time, the finishing maneuver of Walter the Weenie. You know, I guess I'm not actually sure if we've ever seen that connect, ever, in SNT. Well, he seems to do pretty well for himself tonight. Walter going for the pin. Ziggy Zeppelin. Oh my goodness! Walter the Weenie just pinned Ziggy Zeppelin clean as a whistle. Wow, you thought gender beating Nakamura was unbelievable. Is this good or bad? I don't know. I'm just very confused. I don't know what you call it, but right there you can see it. The ref counting the 1, the 2, and the 3. Walter the Weenie has picked up a victory in an actual wrestling match. Man, he is excited about this one. The crowd going all out on the lighting. I'm sorry, the crew. Congratulations, Walter. I mean, I'm not sure Ziggy's happy about it. I think Ziggy's gonna hide in shame. Oh, wait. Look down over there at the entrance ramp. Who is that making his way down here? Oh, God, please don't tell me it's Douglas Bacon, the other half of the Meat Wave. Come to congratulate his tag team partner on his incredible victory here tonight. Incredible is a very strong word, Angus. Make sure you're using it in the proper context before you just spout it off like that. I mean, a man that's been around since what? Episode 11, 12? This is episode 32 now, Ryan. He deserves a bit of time to celebrate his victory. And it looks like Douglas is going to celebrate it with him. He probably even wrote him a poem about it. Oh, God, I hope not.
My, oh my weenie amigo, you have certainly come a long way in this gladiatorial business, haven't you? Your stellar performance last week against Hetfield, as well as your triumph over the Mohawked Man, just now shows that you really have come a long way in this brutal business of barbaric battles. Your skills have vastly and rapidly improved. Very rapidly. Almost too rapidly. I feel that most of the SNT audience is unaware of our little tag team bonding sessions. For those that don't know, after Chetman said that we needed to improve our skills, 3 times a week, Walter and I would meet in the finest, quaintest, most millennialist coffee shop we can find while on the road. We sit down and discuss the most valuable aspects of wrestling: strategy, soliloquy, and recipe. Well, at least the most valuable aspects in my professional opinion. This had become a tradition until one week when Walter said that he did not feel well. He went back to the hotel to rest his tired bones. Fair enough, of course. The time afterward, he said he had made a dentist appointment. And the time after that, he said he had to see his accountant. Something about model train insurance. This occurrence kept occurring over and over and over again. I grew suspicious. I felt I could no longer trust the man who said he would be closest to me. So I hired top men to tail you, Walter. That's right. Officer Breeze and Officer Dango followed you since Summertime Blues. And they came back with some very disturbing results. Put it on screen.
Something coming up on the Titantron. Is that Logan Weber? And Walter in a gym? What the hell is this about?
You have been seeing another wrestler behind my back! Walter, how could you? Logan Weber, of all people. I thought what we had was special. Brothers in the war on meat, you and I, through and through, until the end of all known time. I give you knowledge, culture, homegrown bell peppers, and what do you give me in return? Heartbreak. Well, explain yourself. No, don't. I think you've said enough. You've been training with Mr. Weber, Walter. That hurts. That hurts a lot. The fact you went behind my back to train because apparently I could not satisfy you with your training. You could have said something to my face. We could have worked something out, but alas, it is not a lack of communication or the trust that pains me the most. Oh no, there is more. Ladies and gentlemen of Omaha, Walter the Weenie is currently under the effects of a performance-enhancing substance, and I have the proof. I found this in his locker.
Oh my god, Walter's been eating meat!
How could you do this to me? X2 Walter, you are my brother in the war on meat, and I find out that you would betray your own mentor, your own brother, like this. The distrust, the backstabbery. My heart has been cleaved in twain by your spicy pepper-covered actions. An infraction of this magnitude cannot go unpunished. Order must be restored. Walter, it pains me to do this, but the meat wave is over! I cannot stand for a carnivore to be in the meat wave. Utter ridiculousness, that is. It is like I'm so angry I cannot even think of a creative metaphor to describe my anguish. I shall have a poem ready for you and your new trainer, Mr. Weber, next week. Because you and I, Walter, we are going to throw hands. I shall throw so many hands at you It will sound like a round of applause. The applause will be for me, the true, loyal, upright vegan citizen of SNT. I am the poster boy for the WOCW subreddit. I will not be associated with a lying rapscallion such as you. So on the next episode of SNT, Meatwave ends, and I shall prove, once and for all, that I...
Oh my god! These two men were brothers! You know, a brawl has started. Walter the Weenie and Douglas Bacon. The meat wave has imploded in on itself. Honestly, in this case, I can kind of side with Douglas Bacon there. Poetic justice to Walter. Walter turned his back on Douglas, and that's something you just don't do to a brother. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Saturday Night Thunder. These two men we saw in the opening match here tonight, C.W. Hendricks and Shane Morgan. I'm going to have a talk backstage. Looks like they're reached some sort of agreement or something, probably to do with Ryan Ramirez's attack. Looks like we might see two kingdoms combine for the greater good. Ryan Ramirez was certainly not a happy camper. And speaking of people who aren't happy campers, Angus, are you okay over there? Oh. I'm fine. I'm fine, right? It's just... How could Walter do that to him, man? He was his brother. He was his tag team partner. Oh. Okay. Well, Angus, you've still got to do the ad read here. Okay, I'll... Saturday Night Thunder would like to give a special thanks to 1551 for their song Break Them All. Just like Walter broke his heart. Get it, iTunes. Okay, you didn't actually have to do the read. I just wanted to see you do it instead. And now it's time for the non-stop open challenge. You ready for this, Angus? Such a jerk, man.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is the non-stop open challenge. Introducing first, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing 274 pounds, he is the non-stop champion, Noah Morgan.
Noah Morgan has been quite a success over here in SNT. Won that title for several weeks now. Defended against Roy McCormick at Summertime Blues. Back on the main show. Back on regularly scheduled episodes of Saturday Night Thunder. He's here defending the title once again. Remember the rules of the non-stop open challenge? Anyone can challenge for it, and the champion must defend it every 2 episodes. We're going to see who is coming out here to challenge Noah Morgan.
And his opponent, representing the Sugar Star Collective, accompanied by King Mac III and Sulfur. From Austin, Texas, weighing 130 pounds, Remy Tim.
Here's something. This'll cheer you up. Come on, you love the Sugar Stars, don't you? You love Remy Tim. He's a great guy, isn't he? I need a minute, man. I need a minute. And he's left the booth. Sugar Star Collective, they are out here. King Mac III, Sulfur, and Remy Tim. And Remy Tim, as our announcer said, will be going one-on-one against Noah Morgan here tonight. A very drastic change in tones between these two competitors. The bright, colorful peanut butter and jelly look of the Sugar Stars opposed to the sinister, downright evil intentions of Noah Morgan. See that man there playing the trombone? That is King Mac III. Sugar Stars are actually at NGR Awakening a few weeks ago. For King Mac III's match over there, where he fought against Alex America and beat him And pretty easily, I'd say. There's going to be a much tougher opponent here tonight. It's been a while since you've seen Remy Tim in one-on-one action. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know if we've ever actually seen him in one-on-one action. He's always been in tag team matches or multi-man matches. He made his debut actually competing for the Non-Stop Championship back on episode 2 of SNT. And now, 30 episodes later, he may be getting another shot. He may be finally able to achieve his victory. Problem is, he's got to go through Noah Morgan to do it. Noah just stalking his prey. The Sugar Stars on the outside. They've been respectful for these matches. When it's one of them in the ring or just two of them, whoever's on the outside has always been respectful. They keep their distance. They don't attack. They don't interfere. They let the people in the ring do the work. They're there for moral support. Lovely move there from Remy Tim. Remy now setting up an armbar. I'm going to keep it locked in, though. Noah Morgan easily getting out of that one. As we mentioned earlier on in the night, Noah Morgan's brother, Shane Morgan, competed here against King Mac III. He's back. I'm sorry, not King Mac III. There's too many kings. There's a lot of royalty in SNT, if you haven't noticed. But Noah and Shane both debuting the Non-Stop Open Challenge, both winning the match in their debut as well. There's a third brother known as Jude Morgan. We have yet to see him on SNT. From what I hear, he's still training, and he would love to be a wrestler someday. So maybe he'll be showing up here, maybe in NGR. We'll find out someday soon, I'm sure. Oh, Angus, there you are. You feeling better, man? Okay, I've let it out, had a good cry. I'll be okay. Okay. Whew, what'd I miss? Well, it is... Remy Tim has answered the Non-Stop Open Challenge this week. Sugar Stars down here for moral support. It's been fairly even so far. Noah's had a bit of an advantage, but Remy's gotten some decent offense though. That's good. I've always been a fan of Remy Tim. He's been on the show for a long time. Good to see him in some one-on-one action, getting into that ring there. Even if it is against someone as sinister as Noah Morgan. As I was saying while you're away, it's a very strange dichotomy between these two. Remy Tim and Noah Morgan. Never would have thought this match would happen. I'm going for the chop block though, but Remy just a little bit faster. The problem with Remy is that he's so small. He makes a cruiserweight look like a heavyweight. So small, he's so light. He just gets tossed around very easily by people. But he's also got that agility. And once again, the lightness doesn't help him. An insecurity there, making Noah stumble. Once again, knocked back down. Still getting up. Chop! Oh, I think he just uppercutted him in the junk. You know, it wouldn't surprise me knowing Noah Morgan. It's about as evil as you can get. So going for the chop blocks. Not able to connect that time. Oh, and the hip attack. And Remy Tim into the corner. What is Remy looking for now? Just going up. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Lovely. Not going for the pin now. Hook of the leg. Remy Tim. Kick out at one from Noah Morgan, though. Noah already back to his feet. He's not a fan of playing games. He takes things very seriously. I'm not sure I've ever seen that man smile in my life. And when he gets results. He's not lost yet here on SNT in his winning streak. Because of being non-stop champion, you wrestle a lot more than some people. His winning streak is already very good for a man who's been in SNT for as short of a time as he has. German suplex from Tim. Now Noah just stalking. Playing some mind games, though. I'm not sure who's playing the mind games, though. Is it Tim or Noah? Well, whoever's playing them, Noah came out on top. That's for damn sure. Up on the top. Going for a senton. Connecting and going for the cover. Not enough to put the resilient Tim away. King Mac and Sulfur moving left there, walking out. Sulfur sitting back. King Mac, though, he's not backing down from Noah. Noah can make all the threats he wants. Noah can make all the threats, but if he attacks him, if he gets involved, that's a disqualification right there. But the rope break, breaking up the pin. Kick to the stomach, and Remy Tim with the axe kick. Right on the back of the skull. And Omaha is feeling the Remy tonight. They're feeling the sugar. The stars are... What are the sugar stars? Are they aliens? It wouldn't surprise me. Now, whoa, what is going on here? Oh, we are seeing it. Remy Tim going for it. The worm, ladies and gentlemen. The worm from Remy Tim. Boom! That's gotta be it, Ryan. That's gotta be it. Go for the pin, Remy. Make yourself a star. Isn't there already a star? Are the sugar stars actual, like, celestial bodies, or... I'm confused. I mean, I think they're celestial body. I mean, look at King Mac. I look at that guy and I think, man, that's a heavenly body. Gross. And once again, Remy able to kick out. Let's see how long that lasts here. No Morgan. Oh, right in the face. Going for the pin once again. No Morgan has said that he calls that his modified version of the GTS. The go to sleep. It is now the GTH, the go to hell. Seems oddly fitting for a man of his caliber. Now Noah. Getting the submission locked in, wrenching the neck. Legs should not be able to bend that way. I'm going to tell you that right now, folks. And Remy trying his hardest to get out of it. Oh, there it does. The leg's able to slip out. The small stature of Remy Tim coming in handy there. And after coming close tapping, it seems Remy has been fired up once again. He's been rejuvenated after that. Now turning around, what is Remy Tim looking for here? Oh, headbutt. Why is he wearing a helmet for that? That's got to be some sort of illegal play right there. He's bringing a weapon to the ring. Someone get the ref to disqualify this man. Now Remy Tim coming in at light speed. Drop kick. 2 boots right in the face of the champion. Taking a tip from a certain big dog. Seems to have a good impact even when it's from a smaller target. Remy Tim now. One more stomp for good measure. Oh, and he is not done. Over the top. Swanton bomb from the springboard, but not enough. After all that, Noah still getting back to his feet. The chop block taking down 1/3 of the Sugar Star Collective, but there's the fireman's carry. I forgot what I was thinking of. I forgot my occupation. Oh, dodging there again. Small stature coming into play, coming into fruition. These men just trying to get on a blow, and neither of them connecting until there we go, uppercut. Remy's able to make it connect. Now No Morgan fighting back once again, and a chop right in the face. A big right hook draping DDT that just made Remy Tim go lifeless. Now No Morgan proving once again his dominance. He needs to go for the pin here. Oh, not quite. He's going for a big hook. Whoa, but Remy Tim with a body slam on the non-stop champion. I'll give him this. Remy Tim is proving stronger than I thought he would. In the corner, but now with Noah Morgan fighting back out again. These two trading blows. Remy's still trying to get in the corner. Don't know what he's got in mind. He's got something planned here. And Snake Eyes dripping his face right off the top turnbuckle there. Remy Tim has been going all out so far. We could be seeing the new non-stop champion here crowned tonight. It could be Remy Tim who breaks the undefeated streak of Noah Morgan. Going for the kick. Noah with that ring awareness getting out of the ring. You see up there the Sugar Stars still maintaining that respect. Going for attacking hip attack. Once again, face full of Remy. You don't want to know what happens once a face full of Timmy. Ooh. Noah telling his opponent to get back to his feet. The eldest Morgan brother. Oh, and here we go. You see this move before, the Torture Rack neck breaker. Remy's got to do something here. He's either got to fight his way out of it. Oh, no, too late. He's going to have to rely on breaking that pin. He's got to kick out of this one. No one has kicked out of the Torture Rack neck breaker so far. And I think it's going to stay that way, Angus. Remy Tim has fallen victim to the eldest Morris brother. Embrace the evil, Remy Tim. Noah Morgan retains his championship. A good display from Remy Tim, showing that he really is a very good athlete. He's a good wrestler. He's not just some weird peanut butter and jelly guy. The superstars are actually pretty good wrestlers, Ryan. You have to admit that. I'm not denying that, Angus. Remington put on one hell of a display. But it's got to take more than just a display to beat Noah Morgan. Unfortunately, Remy didn't have it in the tank to beat him here tonight. Noah Morgan is still the SNT non-stop champion. The look on his face says it all. There's no one's even a challenge for him here tonight. He's complaining on Twitter about not having good challenges before, saying it was disgraceful what happened in Summertime Blues that Rory McCormick came out and challenged him. If he wants a challenge, he's got to wait till someone else comes through. He saw him have a beef with Tyranny a little while ago on Twitter. Maybe he'll challenge for the non-stop title. I'd like to see Noah try and beat him. You know, I'd actually like to see that too. If right now, he walks out assuming he's still the non-stop champion.
Hey WOCW fans, it's Shane, aka 1000 Realities from the Chicago Geek Society podcast. If you are looking for the best podcast to stay informed of the nerdiest news going around, then Chicago Geek Society is the podcast for you. Tune in for some of the best talk around Chicagoland and the world, and check out our new podcast, CAW is War, where yours truly reviews New Generation Rising, Victory Vengeance Wrestling, and of course, Saturday Night Thunder. Check us out at chicagogeeksociety.podbean.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Saturday Night Thunder, and during that commercial break there, Jay Ross has made his way down to the ring. We saw him at the top of the show attacking the 8-Bit Misfits. His motivations for attacking Misfits are still unclear. We believe that is why he's out here to discuss what happened, why he did what he did at the beginning of our show.
I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm not the only guy on this roster who has issues with Burt Chapman. The dude's a scumbag who, by sheer dumb luck, is running this show. If you ask me, it would have been better off as some sleazy used car salesman conning middle-aged suburban moms into buying a minivan for twice the price. But instead, we're stuck with him, and it's tearing this federation apart. Do you know why I went after your golden boy, Burt? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that you just gave him a world title shot. He didn't earn it, he didn't work for it, you just gave it to him. And don't give me that crap about him having to fight Sky for it, because you were just gonna give Sky that match instead. You just go around handing out title matches like they're going out of style. And don't even get me started on Gunso. He should have never been the Premier Champion. At least he's being a man and defending his title tonight, but he shouldn't be in that position in the first place. He wasn't in that Rumble, he wasn't even in the title scene. Do you know who was, Chapman? Jay Bloody Ross. I was the first ever Premier Champion. I fought for my title, and I defended my title. And when I wanted a rematch, you blew me off. You treated me like a child and an afterthought. Unlike some people around here, I have to earn my opportunities. And that's why I went after your golden boy. And I'm going to keep going after him until you give me a title shot. I'm going to beat the crap out of Misfit until you make this right, Burt. I'd say I make Misfit my bitch, but he's already yours.
Wow, some very harsh words there from Jay Ross, but I guess he's made intentions clear. He is gunning for Chapman's golden boy until he gets what he wants. Seems to be the way to do things around here at SNC.
The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 216 pounds, he is the SNT World Champion, the Dukester, Duke Quinn.
You folks just saw the ad for Sin City, and that's what this match is about right here. One tag team is Duke Quinn and Cal Valen against Clean.exe. If Clean beats Duke and Cal here tonight, Orion, their member, the third man, will go into the match, the world title match at Sin City, making it a triple threat match. He will not be replacing Duke or Cal. It will be a triple threat match for that title right there on the Dukester's waist. We'll be going up against a team of Jet and Anarchy tonight. two of the three members of Clean, two of the four members of Clean, I should say, three of the male members. Their other member, Kira, we haven't seen her since Sin City. Or, I'm sorry, since Summertime Blues, I should say. She had her match with Caitlin Rose. Hasn't been seen since what a beating there.
And his tag team partner, from Brisbane, Australia, weighing 197 pounds, the Maverick, Cal Valley.
Cal and Duke having a few heart-to-heart talks recently. Duke views Cal as a friend. He doesn't want to go into their match at Sin City as enemies. He wants to go in as, he puts it, the two greatest men in SNT wrestling. And they've got skills to back it up. And they certainly do. Also, speaking of tag team matches, there was a huge announcement made on this past week's NGR that next week, September 2nd, Twisted Metal, the SNT Tag Team Champions, will be going over there to defend their tag team titles against Technician 2. And that is going to be an insane match. I cannot wait to see how that one turns out. Oh! I was plugging NGR. That was very rude of you, Clean.
And their opponents, accompanied by Orion from Parts Unknown, the team of Jet and Anarchy, Clean.exe.
Very mysterious, methodical, almost diabolical faction known as Clean.exe. They've already shown their influence has spread in the women's division, recruiting both KO Kiss on Amy for their various needs. Not quite full-blown members, but you see there, Anarchy, the very tall one. That was Jared Smith. He was an SNT roster member since, I believe, episode 11 or 12. He has been around for a while. And he's been recruited to be, as you can tell, the tallest member of Clean.exe. Tall and a submissions expert. We heard him talking in the locker room, Cal and Duke, about how Anarchy likes to target the legs. That's the one advantage they really have over Clean right now, is that they know at least some of Anarchy's movesets. We have seen Jet and Orion in action before, but it was only once. A 3-on-3 match against the team of Mike Alpha and the Morris brothers. They made their 3-man debut and kicked some serious ass, if I must say. Headlock applied on the champion. Knee to the back there from Jet. Jet is probably the most unhinged of all four members of Clean. Oh, roll up right away. Now look at the leg, a small package there. This could be over right away. Oh, that was a very close one. And Duke Quinn definitely has a taste for theatrics. I think he's trying to make things a little closer at home, having a little fun with them right now. You can say that all you want, Angus, but I don't know if that makes it true. Could you imagine what would happen there if Clean won like that? But Anarchy in the ring, drop kick right in the back there. Duke Quinn taking. Oh, he thought he had control there. And the curse, everyone always says he has control. They instantly lose their control. The sweep of the leg, just like Quinn said he was, targeting the legs. And as I said that, he targets the arms. I'm freaking Nostradamus over here, man. Back to his feet. What Clean needs to do here, they need to cut off the ring. They need to keep Duke Quinn over there. They can't even let Cal Vallon get tagged in this match. If they can keep tagging in and out, they can get it in there. Big face buster on the ground. And it's sort of a face buster, a bit of a DT thing. Either way, I wouldn't want it to happen to me. It looks like it hurts a lot. Very astute with your observations there, Angus. And now Cal Vallon being tagged into the match. The Maverick is here. This is the team that a lot of people actually want to see for a while. Cal Vallon and Duke Quinn working together side by side, brother in arms. We know these two men are insanely talented. We know that when Sin City rolls around, even if Orion is in that match, Duke Quinn and Cal Vallon are going to burn the house down. Now there we go, suplex, bridging suplex. Very quick kick out by the Maverick, not even a 1 count there. But Anarchy does have the experience. He is methodical, he is a technical wrestler. Once again, taking him down. Gonna try and go for some sort of move there on Cal Vallon. Cal getting out of it. Rotating the arm. taking him down with his own arm. That's got to be a little bit embarrassing there. Anarchy having none of it. Drop kick to the legs. Keep working the legs. He's going to build them up, get them ready, get them set for that insanely strong and devastating maneuver, that figure 4 sharpshooter combination he does. That'll make even the strongest man tap out. Oh, we're going to go up top. High rent district. We're going to go big or go home. Cal Valen is most at home in the skies. Here we go off the top rope. Superplex. Pulling out all the stops early. Cal Valen wants this to be a one-on-one match. But oh, here comes Jet. And didn't do too well. Right back to his feet instantaneously, but a distraction. Distraction from Orion. Glenn will bulldog get in by Anarchy. What exactly was Jet trying to do there? I mean, I guess he could break up the pin, but he... Oh, over to you, Botchamania on that one. I think that's one of the things that Jet does well, is that he is completely insane. And the fact that he's willing to put his body on the line for something that may not even work is a testament to his ability. Going for the knee strike there, he's setting up for that springboard knee, but Jet not letting it happen. Anarchy's still a bit dazed and dizzy in the ring. Duke Quinn unable to do anything on the outside. He has to get the tag be made. And it's not Duke Quinn's nature to cheat on something like this. He doesn't want to distract the referee. And there we go. He's got that calf submission locked in. Wrenching away at him. Even if he can't pin him here, or can't make him submit here, he is working those legs. He wants to ground Cal Valen. No flying for him. Going for the knee there, missing that. Keeps trying to hit lights out, but it's not going to happen. Oh, power bomb! Not quite, but still a strong, powerful maneuver. Let's end up taking Anarchy down for a second. Now it looks like we're going to get lights out this time. And the rest is distracted. Here comes lights out to the back of the skull. You see what comes after lights out. It's a rinse repeat process. This is how Tyrannosaurus went away. Headshot! Take him down, but now all the pin not getting in there. The referee distracted by Orion. Last time there was a distraction with that combination. Cal Valen pinned Tyrannosaurus, and that's what got him the world title match in the first place. Big spine buster there from Anarchy. Now Anarchy going over to the corner to taunt Cal. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, that may have just cost him there. Cal Valen just tagged in the world champion. Arrogance got the better of him in the double shoulder charge. Hook of the leg, and down goes Jet. This could be it right here, but no, kick out at 2. And it's all broken down here. The ring is a lawless land right now. Duke Quinn is the legal man. Cal Valen still staying in the ring. Looks like he's finally getting on out of there. With the elbow drop, going for a body slam. No, Duke Quinn turning it around into a DDT. And the headbutt from the champion. What's he looking for now? We're going to go back into the corner. Oh, drop kick! This time it connected from Jet. Oh, he's got that chair and all. What's he looking? Oh, that is not a good place to be right now. Duke Quinn trying to get back to his feet. Both him and Anarchy. A little worse for wear. And Duke gets up quicker. Now, oh, here comes Anarchy. Oh, but the chair's gone now. I think the ref took it out. Almost missing. That would have been some perfect tag team action there if it hadn't been for the referee getting there. Now Jet's the legal man with the knee strike and bulldog combination to the champion. Working the arm and trying to get the other arm in there. Taking that over the knee. And there Jet is lurking over the champion, going up high. Duke Quinn. Oh! Getting up at the wrong time. He got the elbow right on the crown of his head. Getting a concussion right there, but Duke Quinn's still able to kick out the Dukester. Kicking out on instinct there. Oh, but the instinct scaring back in as the Dragon Screw taking him down. I think a very wise time to take out the partner, but DDT to follow it up. Jet is trying to make sure that Duke Quinn is out of this for a while. Cal Valen and Jet firing off like a jet engine there from the ropes. Trading blows back and forth, going for the knee. Not connecting the punches. Going back and forth. And what's this going for here? Neckbreaker! That's more of a cutter. I'm not entirely sure. They get a little confusing sometimes. Now Cal Valen Getting up once again. Oh, Hurricane Rana! Taking down the Maverick. Jet trying to get him back to his feet. What's he looking for now? Oh, Enziguri. Bit of a take on the finishing move of Duke Quinn, known as the Quinziguri. See, the difference is that Cal Valon's actually moving after that. Duke Quinn hits you with that, you're out for a while. Anarchy is a legal man. And Duke Quinn now getting in there and pretending his faction partner. Jet should not be staying in there for that long. But Anarchy taking the champion down once again. Sending him to the outside. Both men back on the mat. Oh, what the hell is Jet even still doing here? Oh, he's going after Duke Quinn still, looks like. Cutting out there. Yeah, you can see it's oh my God! Super kick! That just made Tom Jerkin very happy. Super kick to the champion. And now missile drop kick missing there. Now Cal Valon going up top. Oh, springboard Tope Ataka. And now another springboard. Oh, taking him down in the legs. Those legs of Cal Valon have got to be going weak, both being targeted by Night Jet and Anarchy. Moral of the story, kids, never skip leg day. And now Duke Quinn back there, he's finally regained consciousness. I'm going to have a doctor take a look at his head after this. He's taking a lot of hits right in the face. I'll make sure he doesn't have concussion. It'd be hard to compete for a title when you have concussion. Oh, small package there, the roll up with the rope break. Cal Valon getting lucky there. Now Anarchy, Irish whiff. Oh! That is just the power there. Going for almost a back body drop. A front body drop? I'm not sure. And now both men. Oh, and what's this? Oh my God! Smashing his face together. That is brutal maneuver. And then Duke Quinn. Oh, what? I think Cal got to the ropes, but I'm not entirely sure. There's a big old cluster in there. But Cal Valon should not be standing up after all. But Duke Quinn coming in, saving the day, giving Cal Valon some breathing room. And now a much more aggressive side of Duke Quinn. We have not seen this that often before. And Cal Valon now. The Maverick coming in, Buzz the Tower. Pele kick taking down Jet. He's still moving after that brutal knee strike super kick combination. And once again, being taken out before he can go for these springboard lights out. Just being denied and denied throughout this match. I think he might have his head looked at too into the sound table. And the referee has started his count now. Anarchy letting him get back in the ring. Clean wants to beat Cal Valon and Duke Quinn right now. They have a different goal than what Kira was looking for. Kira was looking to humiliate Caitlin Rose. But right now, Clean wants to win the title. They want to show that neither of these men are worthy to hold the SNT World Championship. Look back there, Duke Quinn. He's leaning down. He is very fatigued. He is dizzy. Someone get that man a bottle of water or a juice box or something. Oh, whoa, whoa. DDT into a small package there. A lovely reversal. But Cal Valon just getting out of it. Jet and Anarchy just patrolling the ring now. Right on the outside. Oh, down goes the champion. You know, I'm not even sure who the legal man is at this point. I believe it's still Jet. It seems so. Anarchy going back on the outside. Cal Valon fighting back with all the power he can muster. And locking it around. Bringing him down with that cutter. Now once again trying to set up the lights out. Anarchy is looking really tired. Or he's not looking tired enough. Grabbing the legs. Face first. Onto the mat. He's got that ring awareness about him again. Valon. Getting out of it back in the ring. If he can hit him with a headshot, this could be all over. Another springboard. Enziguri one more time. Now, into the corner. What is Jet looking for here? Full head of steam. That big punk knee followed up by the running. Oh, the Bulldog didn't get it that time. Now returning fire with a bulldog of his own. Cal Valen reversing the first one. Now Orion on the apron once again. You see that big digital skull on the back. You see that sign? That is not a sign you want to see. I'm not exactly what that means, but Cal Valen, you should not turn around right now. Oh, and he does it. I think. Oh my God! Shit, this guy is absolutely insane. I think we may have found someone more bonked in the head than the city of Sterling. The guy is just leaping off of everything. He'd throw himself off a skyscraper if he thought there was a 40% chance of making an impact on someone. Now here comes Anarchy, the dropkick missing that time though. Cal Valen back in the ring, setting up. He's about to get him right between the eyes for the headshot, but no, the fireman's carry. And now we go super kick! Make Tom Jerkin cry with that one. And now the hook of the leg. And oh my! Clean.exe F1. Cal Valen has been pinned by Jet. I think it's safe to say that Cal Valen didn't have a plan going into this one. After the talk of strategy, he still let the heat get the better of him, the anger. And that just significantly decreased his chances of walking out of Sin City, the SNT World Champion. Because now it's going to be a triple threat. Cal Valen, Duke Quinn, and Orion. The three of these men all going in at Sin City. We don't know what the match stipulation will be. Every match at Sin City is going to have a chance at a stipulation. So we very well could, this could be a ladder match, it could be elimination, it could be a 2 out of 3 falls. First blood, Hell in a Cell. Who knows what these guys are going to go through. We know it is going to be 3 men together. Welcome back to Saturday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen, presented by WOCW. It is now time for some women's action as we see Raven Starr go up against Amanda Young. Take it away, announcer.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Becca Steiner. From New York City, weighing 201 pounds, she is one half of the Killer Queens, Raven Starr.
It's been a while since we've seen Raven Starr in one-on-one action. Ever since back at, I believe it was episode 15, when she competed against Suki Takashi. Both those women have since found places in tag teams, Suki Takashi on Bullet Train, and Raven Starr here with her friend Becca Steiner as a part of Killer Queens. Up against the Warrior Princess Amanda Young, the pro gamer turned pro wrestler here tonight. And she scored a good win the other week with Caitlin Rose defeating KO Kissel and Amy. We'll see how she fares in one-on-one competition here tonight.
And her opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 217 pounds, the Warrior Princess, Amanda Young.
Fans were very receptive to Amanda last week, or last episode, I should say. She and Caitlin put on an epic 20-minute match against KO and Amy. Fantastic tag stuff right there. Amanda said she wanted to prove herself in one-on-one action. We'll see how she goes here tonight, ready to go up against one half of Killer Queens. Admittedly, the less formidable half, so very brave choice there, Amanda. Congratulations on that bold decision. Well, we've seen what Becca Steiner can do. She's an absolute machine. She destroys whoever gets in the ring with her. Well, that's what I'm saying. It would be if Amanda Young could beat Becca Steiner, that'd be pretty dang good in my opinion. Yeah, it'd be really good. But I think Amanda Young wants to ease her way up a little bit. She's on her own this match. There's no one in her corner tonight. She's going against Raven and Becca. And Raven has Becca in her corner. Raven starts proving formidable. She's won her other singles match. And Killer Queens have been doing well, especially Becca. They're matching against the Riley twins. One of the twins didn't even get tagged into the match. So well these two have been doing. A big forearm strike there. A roundhouse kick taking her head off. Or slightly taking off, maybe just scooting a bit. Maybe like nearly headless Nick. From them Percy Jackson books. Yeah, sure, Percy Jackson. And Raven Star just flaunting it. Just showing the power over Amanda Young. Now see, Amanda is still very young. And very... I did not mean to make a pun. Dang it. Son of a... Amanda's still very fresh in this profession. She's been dealing with competition all her life through professional gaming and whatnot. But she's still new to professional wrestling. She's probably one step above being a rookie. You can say that as well, but... I mean, I think she has a good chance here against Raven. Whenever, aside from her first match with Suki, Raven has always had Becca Steiner in her corner. She's always been there, and Becca's done a lot of the heavy lifting. Killer Queen's definitely formidable, I'll give him that. But when it comes to the pure wrestling power, it's Becca who has the power, not Raven. Now Young back to her feet. Okay, never mind. Elbow strikes right in the top of the head. You can't make up her mind, can't you? Yeah, it's the rookie hitter. She's got to stay focused, stay alert. Keep going for a beat up. Oh, looks like Raven came up better on that. Irish whip into the corner. What's she looking for here? Going up on the top there. She's looking for a superplex. She may be... Doesn't matter what she was looking for, though, because Raven coming in. Well, that Raven certainly looks a lot like Amanda. Be quiet. Punch right in the head. Another axe handle. Going into the corner. That shoulder barge. Now bring it around town. Incoming. Oh, missing that time. And now the stare down. He's going to make the first move. Figures as much. And there's that eccentric side, the showboaty side of Raven Star, showing that off that she's better than anyone in that ring. I guess it's good for her that Becca's not in the ring right now. Now a clothesline and a second one of her own. Dodging there. Oh, super kick. Come on, why didn't you yell at that time? I'm not Tom Jerkin, man. I have restraint! Looks like Raven doesn't have much restraint here tonight. Now Young up and over. Or I guess up and over went Raven. Oh, their kick though. Not going to the outside. She's got that ring awareness. She's going to stay out there. She's going to go back in. What's she looking for here? Snap suplex on the outside. May have hurt her a bit though too. Going to get things back in the ring. The referee's starting to count, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep her out there. She's not moving much, but she is moving. Now Raven. One knee. The crowd firmly behind Amanda Young. They are loving her here tonight in Omaha. They're both going back in the ring. Float over, neck breaker. Taking down Star. Now Amanda signaling her to get up. And there's the cutter! Some call it an RKO. I believe Amanda Young calls it the AFK. Now to add a little insult to injury. Nerf this! Double knees right in the stomach. That's indeed the finishing maneuver of Amanda Young. And it's gotten her pretty far in the past, and we'll see how it does here tonight against Raven Star. Raven's not moving a whole lot. Becca Steiner just watching on. And there we have it, folks. Amanda Young picks up another victory. See, this is why it should have been Becca Steiner. The match should have been over in a minute if she was in the ring. Hindsight's 2020, Ryan. You can complain all you want, but she was not in this fight. It was Amanda Young versus Raven Star. We've seen managers and tag team partners distract referees before. She didn't do it. She actually has a little more respect than that. I feel like Raven Star would have done that if she was on the outside. That may have been the reason that Becca Steiner would have won a match like this. She would win on pure skill alone, I guess. Just you wait and see. Now Amanda Young getting into it with the crowd here, celebrating her victory tonight in Omaha. Congratulations, the Warrior Princess.
Greetings, plebeians! It is I, your favorite vegan poet and local handsome fellow, Douglas Bacon. I'm here to present and promote the greatest invention since gluten-free sliced bread, the WOCW subreddit. Oh yes, join us over on reddit.com to discuss all the latest news regarding NGR, WV, and SNT. You are more than welcome to post whatever topics you like, including fan art, speculation threads, and, memes? Indeed, nevertheless, join the conversation at www.reddit.com/r/WOCW. We hope to see you all there.
Seeing that ad got me sad about the meat wave again.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the SNT Premier Championship.
It is main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn Winters versus Goonso. A little backstory about how these men got here. Dawn Winters won a 6-man battle royal to challenge her Tank's Premier Championship at Summertime Blues. On pay-per-view there. He won that battle royal. They're eliminating 5 of their men. He became the #1 contender. Goonso got added to that match after he went to Burt Shetman. He asked him if he wanted to compete for another title. He was champion of the year, and he felt that he wanted to be champion again, and that he deserved it. Burt Shetman agreed, mainly because Goonso had never really been a problem in SNT, unlike guys like, at least in Burt Shetman's eyes, guys like Jay Ross, Cal Valin, people like that. So he granted him the match and made a triple threat ladder match at Summertime Blues that Goonso won, defeating Tank and Dawn Winters. After the match, Dawn Winters went and complained to Burt Shetman about the very reason he got in the match, or the very reason Goonso got in the match, I should say, is that he got in by asking. And Goonso agreed that was a little unfair, so he made the match, saying that that Tank and Dawn Winters have a match, whoever won that match will get this championship opportunity here tonight in Omaha, Nebraska. And here comes the Premier Champion. It's first time seeing him with that belt around his waist. Gotta say, it looks pretty good. I feel like back when that belt had the yellow strap would have fit a little better, but Goonso is ready for his title defense. Goonso is one of the few people in WCW that can say he is a 2-time champion. He's held that belt and the Non-Stop Championship. Back when he held the Non-Stop Championship, that actually got him the Champion of the Year award, which allowed him to get leverage into the Premier Titleship match in the first place. Did you say titleship? No, shut up. Anyway, Goonso versus... Oh my god. Angus, you man. Goonso? Really? You are out of it, Angus. I'm still a little emotionally distraught over the whole meat wave thing. I'll be fine in a bit, okay? I mean, you said you'd be fine earlier, so... Just want to make sure you're okay, buddy. Anyway, that is what they're fighting for there. The SNT Premier Championship.
Introducing the challenger. From Blackpool, England, weighing 153 pounds, Dawn Winters. And his opponent. From Gotham City, weighing 161 pounds, he is the SNT Premier Champion, Goonso!
I'd say that's a pretty even split amongst the crowd here. Half of them want Goonso, half of them want Dawn. Let's just see how this goes here. The champion holding over his title. Dawn Winters looking at that, realizing that is going to look mighty fine around his waist, that attire. These two men have been respecting each other. Goonso coming backstage, and looks like the respect continues. The handshake before the match. Let's hope things don't go south for these two. The referee has rung the bell. The match is underway. This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn Winters versus Goonso for the Premier Championship. The collar number tie up now. Locking him up. Now Goonso getting out of it himself. Turning fire, locking up Dawn Winters' elbow. Can't get out of it, not quite yet. Slow start, but things are going to kick off between these two cruiserweights here. I can feel it. Just wrenching that arm. What you're going to have to do, Goonso, you're going to have to focus on his legs. That's where Dawn Winters is most effective. Now moving over, Irish whip. Oh, drop down, going up. Is he going to go up? Yes, he is. And the hip toss, taking him down. A slow but intense start to the match. And what you're looking for here is going for a suplex, but no, Don Winters getting out of it. Super kick. Firing off on all cylinders, going for the pin right away. Gunso, it's not moving. There he is. Kick out. Kick out at 1. Championship on the line here. Gunso doesn't want to let it go that easily. He just won the damn thing. Hasn't even had a match in SNT since winning it, but now Don Winters. He feels like that could have been his title easily. It would have been him and Tank just in that match. That could have been him. Well, Don didn't beat Tank. Don does hold the first pinfall victory over Tank. So running sense on. Dropping down to Gunso and once again going for a cover. Trying to sneak an early victory out of this one. Now Winters trying to work the arm some more, but Gunso not letting him get that opportunity. An elbow right in the face. How is it legal to have those pads on him anyway? Those big spiky shoulder, not shoulder. What's that part of your body called? The part that's not the top arm, the bottom arm, right? Sure, whatever, right? Yeah, how does he still have those, like, how are those legal? From my understanding, they are styrofoam, actually. Have very little to no impact. You like some more because they look cool. Oh, they look pretty cool, I'll admit that. Now there he goes, hitting him. I think Don Winters down, a bit of a Cody Rhodes tribute right there. Or you can say he exists in the Arrow universe, that's Batman-ish. Tackle on the shoulder there. Now Don Winters going up top. Insanely quick agility. And a 5-star frog splash and rotating in midair with that one. But Gunso kicking out. And what's Don looking for here? Once again trying to work the arm, but Gunso not letting it happen. Another big forearm. And now going for a suplex. Perfect there. If he would have stayed that position and gone for a bridge, it would have been absolutely spectacular bridge. Better than Golden Gate, better than Brooklyn. Best bridge in the world. We don't like bridges, don't you? Now it's Gunso's turn to go up top to the high rent district. And the Dark Knight's gonna fly! Single leg drop kick right in the face. And the crowd is behind Gunso. The crowd's also behind Don Winters. Doesn't matter who they're gonna be more behind. When we said it before, reversing that powerbomb. He did that to Tank, almost won it there, and he could be winning it here tonight, but no! Premier Championship stays with Gunso for now. For now, that's the key word. Oh, dropping him over the top. Going on the outside, what is he looking for here? Over the top, just missing there. Quick agility and over the top! Senton, I was going to say springboard senton, but it's not springboard. Didn't even touch the ropes. That's just the agile of these two men. Two of the most athletic men. Could you imagine a triple threat match between these two and Alex Nova? 3 of the greatest cruiserweights on Saturday Night Thunder. That'd be absolutely insane. Both men back in the ring now. Over the top rope. And now comes Gunso with a big DDT on the apron. Nasty bump right there. I'll knock you for a loop, that's for sure. Hardest part of the ring right there. Under there, there's not a whole lot of padding. It's more just of a solid steel bar holding the ring together. And things are going on the outside. The referee starting the counts. Remember that a count cannot be... If a referee counts to 10, if I count out, the title cannot change hands on a count out. Don Winters back in the game. Oh! Right after that, going for an enziguri. Taking his head off. Gunso back to his feet now as well. I'm trying to choke him out almost a little bit. Dropping him with another suplex. Now Gunso coming in, the kick missing. Don Winters firing back with a move of his own. And a top rope springboard moonsault, pulling that out of his back pocket. Gunso getting out of the way. A lot of these people, it would be a finishing move or take every ounce of energy you have. These moves, it's like eating breakfast. I don't know if that quite makes sense. You know, I'm going for a senton bomb missing off the top rope. Let's stare down for a second there. Yeah, I know what you're trying to get at, Ryan. These two, they pull out these moves. So insane moves, it's nothing for them. They can bust this stuff out of their back pocket. They can do it in their sleep. You might be seeing something else right here. Firing off like a bottle rocket missile drop kicks. I'm just going to say this right now. We were purple before 205 Live was a thing. Now Don Winters working the arm. Oh, a big knee strike. There's a lot of striking moves in Don Winters' arsenal. But a big slap. Now these two just trading blows back and forth. Kick across the stomach there and right in the side. Winters is getting control of this matchup. Oh, boom! There he goes, taking him down. That'll make Kalisto proud right there. Hook of the leg. They covered a 1 count before Gunstar kicks out of it. The Premier Champion is not saying he's not going to that good night. Not yet. He is fired up. The crowd is fired up for Don. The crowd is fired up for Gunso. An incredible match here tonight. Both of these good guys going at it. Holy crap! Right into the corner. And now Gunso getting a pin of his own in there. And Don Winters with the kick out. Still staying in the fight. After the match at Sin City, Don Winters has started referring himself sometimes to the Joker on Twitter. He's called himself the Joker. He's called Gunso Batman. There ain't no jokes tonight. It is all serious business. Elbow drop off the top rope. Maybe the Joker, but some people call me the Space Cowboy. Now, you think it's Spaceman Dancy. He's on NGR. Well, I've also been known to go by the Gangster Love on occasion. I'd pay to see you dress up as a gangster of love. And references going right over his head. Now, Don Winters, full head of steam coming in. Firing all cylinders, but not quite. Gunso working the technical aspect of it. Now going to the top, looking for another move. What's he going in here for? I think he's setting up for that big signature single leg drop kick, and there it is, that missile drop kick. Now going on the outside, back in, just trying to get a bit of separation. Over the top again. Gunso has other plans in mind. And this match is spilled over the outside. Front row crowd. Getting tickets to the action here. Into the ring post, though. I think most people there in this arena have tickets to the action, Angus. I don't really know about the crew or the referee. I'm pretty sure they're paid to be here. The count continuing. These men on about as far as you can get from each other. And Don working towards the crowd, but Gunso now taking advantage. Suplex off the middle rope. A German right there taking him down. And stomp right on the head to take care of him. Targeting a few blows to the skull. And what is Gunso setting up for here? Oh, and he's got him hooked up. Dark Knight Matter. Face first into the canvas. Continuing to drill him in there. And now Don Winters kicking out of the finishing maneuver of Gunso. Winters is starting to get under the skin of the Premier Champion. I can't really blame him. He keeps putting these moves that don't put him away, but it put most people away, but it's not putting Winters away. Corkscrew elbow. Don Winters actually told us he's renamed that move. That is no longer the corkscrew elbow. That is Winters bind. A big elbow right in the face. Spinning around, getting that extra momentum going. Taking him flat out, though. But not enough to pin him. Over the top rope once again. Now a German over the rope. Bringing him back in. Now a pin. Gunso still unable to capitalize. Both these athletes have been trying to capitalize all night and failing. They would be doing horrible in their English classes right now. Such bad grammar marks. Now big Olympic slam there, taking in a couple of notes from Kurt Angle's book. Maybe even Logan Webber, both those men being in the Olympics. Logan Webber we saw earlier tonight. And one of the more emotional moments on the show. Let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on the good stuff right here. Champion versus challenger. Premier title on the line. Don Winters versus Gunso. Only on Saturday Night Thunder. Now into the corner. What is Don looking for here? The stomp in the stomach. Oh, we've seen this before. Thank you, Chuck, for painting out there. He's going up top. He's going to go for the coast to coast. Is he going to connect this time? He connects! Gunso writhing in pain on the ground there. Now Don Winters going for the pin. Gunso. He's got... Oh, wow! A kick out at 1. Gunso fired back. He's got a fire lit under his ass right now. Either under his ass or in his belly. It is burning bright. And despite this, both these men found a second win. They are going all out, all at it. This is insane. Resiliency of these two, I have to acknowledge, it is incredible. Now what's Don doing? Oh, Don has had enough. He is going to be bringing the sound table into this one. Remember, folks at home, that is not the announce table. Our announce table is a booth. We're up here above the arena, pretty much seeing the same view you are. Those are our handy sound guys down there. Holy crap! Don Winters landed flat on his back on top of that monitor. And he keeps getting up. That is some resiliency right there. Holy crap in a hat. Now back in the ring now. This is a standard pinfall or submission match, but can use the table. Not exactly sure why that was never said that you can't, but it's just how it's always kind of been for wrestling. Sound table or announce table in some other cases, fair game. Fair game. Now Don headbutt right there. Hitting the stomach. Now Don Winters firing off. The crowd is fired up here. But Gunso sending him to the outside. And trying to capitalize on this opportunity again, but Don Winters fighting back. And over the top! Holy crap! It was absolutely insane right there. He went for the pin, but Gunso still kicking out of it. These two, they've been trading pins back and forth. It's like two bowling alleys that are low on supplies and need to get more bowling pins, or a couple of grandmas that forgot they're selling supplies. Metaphors aren't always your strong suit, are they, Ryan? No, they're not. It's still both these men. The crowd it's still an even split here. Gunso and Winters. Emphatic chance. Insane support for both of these men. We have not seen a match of this caliber in some time. Swanton off the top. That same Swanson put Tank through a ladder at SummerSlam Blues. Now there's a Swanton, now the Senton. Going for another pin. Don Winters still cannot put him away. Insane resiliency from both of these men. These two cruiserweights have been going at it for over 13 minutes now. They are fighting tooth and nail for a victory here. And remember, that sound table over there is set up prime positioning to be absolutely demolished by one of these men. The kick in the stomach, super kick, missing there. What's Gunso looking for here? The Russian leg sweep, dropping him flat on his back. Now Gunso, he's not going to the top, just doing a bit more showboating, trying to get the crowd behind him a little bit more. He can win them over, might give him just that extra bit of energy. And take down Don Winters. But Don, firing back with a punch of his own. Winters bind once again, that corkscrew elbow, devastating. Absolutely flooring. Oh, and what's he looking for here? Face buster! And Gunso is staying still. That boy ain't moving, rolling him over. Don Winters going for the pin. The hook of the leg. He could have a new career champion, but no, not yet! Look at Don right there. He is absolutely flabbergasted. Disbelief. How much more? What much more is it going to take to put this man down and not even batting an eye at that dropkick there? Gunso, holy crap, the resiliency of these two is insane. Bouncing off the ropes. Big lariat there. Now getting back to his feet. What is Gunso looking for here? On point blank batarang. And Sling Blade taking him down, and now he's scouting for something big. We're gonna see another Dark Knight Matter. I think we are. He's got it hooked. Russian leg sweep. Dark Knight Matter face first into the canvas. With the last ounce of energy he has, pinning him, but no! Don Winters still kicking out. Look at that Gunso can't believe it, the ref can't believe it, the crowd can't believe it. I'm not sure Don could believe it. You better believe it. It is true. It is damn true. These two still fighting with every ounce of energy they have left. And over the top right there. Look at that punch. Now dropkick Gunso. Still firing all cylinders, trying to get in as many hits as he can. Mushroom stomp. See his legs buckle there at the end. He was feeling it. He is feeling it hard. Gunso is getting tired. Don Winters is getting tired. He's got him up. Big driver there. But, oh my God, the kip up instantly. Don Winters firing back on all cylinders. He's not firing just on all cylinders. He's firing on every cylinder in the freaking building. Now Don Winters coming in, closelining him. There's the big sidewalk slam to take him down. Winters. Is he going to go for a pin once again? No, he's going for another senton. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen, what a match here tonight. Oh, wow, where is Don Winters getting this energy from? I don't know, but he's going for the pin once again. Where is Gunso getting this energy from? Both these men. Insane brawl. I don't know who's going to win this, Angus. I have no freaking clue. And I am on the edge of my seat. I don't know about you folks at home, but holy crap. This is awesome. Gunso gun on the outside. Don Winters trying to relax for a moment. I think we all need a breather after the intensity of this fight. What's he looking for here? Oh, trying to knock him over on the outside. That sound table is still there, perfectly positioned. And Gunso off the top, drop kick. Right in the face. Getting back to his feet now. Batarang! Another one taking him down. Don Winters. This guy's leg hook kick out, not even at one. This is bonkers, man. I don't know what else I can say. This is straight bonkers. After seeing the stuff that Tyrannosaurus has done in the past few weeks, I didn't know what could top it, but I can tell you what tops it right now is Don Winters and Gunso. This is a match of the year right here. The arm drags constantly trading back and forth one another. I don't know if these men are going to hit each other. What's going to happen? Winters bind one more time. 3 so far. Good golly, Miss Molly. I don't know who Molly is, but I'm sure she'd be loving this action. This is SNT. This is WOCW. This is what the Premier Championship is all about, ladies and gentlemen. 2 prime athletes going at it, competing in an insane battle. This is what wrestling is, ladies and gentlemen. And on the table here, what's he looking for? Oh, Don's got it. He's setting up. Dawn of Time through the table to the Premier Champion. Face first, right on the edge. Omaha, you are getting one hell of a show tonight. On the outside for everything these two men have been through. And Don Winters can barely stay on his feet, back into the ring. I don't know what's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Don going for the pin on Gunso. This has been insane. The 1, 2. We have a new Premier Champion. Don Winters. These two went at it for almost 20 minutes of pure in-ring technical freaking brilliance. Oh, it's so hard not to swear sometimes on this show. Absolutely insane credit to both these men. Gunso, it was a short reign, but this match made it one of the best reigns I've ever seen. I gave up smoking several years ago, but this is the kind of match where I want to lean over to someone in bed and say, was it good for you while I light a cigarette? Holy crap, man. Don Winters has captured his first title in SNT, and he did it in a match of the year candidate right there. Absolutely insane, absolutely brutal, and it was that, the Dawn of Time through the table that sealed the deal. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, your new Premier Champion. And what I tell you, Angus, that red belt looks real nice with his outfits. Congratulations, Don Winters. For everyone here at SNT and WOCW, and for Ryan Huckabee, I'm Angus Critiques. Thank you so much for watching this incredible night of wrestling. Join us in a couple of weeks back here for another episode of SNT, and be sure to check out Double V Wrestling next Friday, and to watch NGR, New Generation Rising, 1 week from today. Links are in the description. Good night, everybody.
Here's a lesson for the sessions. Sit down and take a minute. Got a story of this world and the people living in it. In the back of your brain, got an inkling. You think it's what they're trying to stop, so you will let the method sink in. World is just keeping it blink to tweak. You plug the link of the freaks and make a song unique. You get down, falling into a mold of a bond.